So you've probably seen everyone in the AI automation space chatting about getting clients, getting money, getting a bag. How do you get your first client? Everyone ignores this. It's quite literally the most important thing. How can you make money without a client? And that is exactly what I'm going to walk you through today. So my name's Noah. I did just over 300K last month through my AI automation agency. But do not worry, it does not need to be so big and voluptuous. Interesting word of choice, but let's get straight into it. So it quite literally comes down to 5 simple steps. And these rarely are simple steps. Find a niche, find a problem, create a offer, like what you're going to sell, how you're going to sell to them, outreach at scale. And it's not scale, it's like 100 messages. You guys can do it in an hour if you really want to, and stay consistent. It's quite literally that easy and that simple. So let's get into step 1. So pick a niche. This I would highly recommend being in a space you enjoy. If you enjoy the space, it will quite literally make life so much easier. And with you being in that space, you will likely find more appealing clients in the space that, or in the sense that you do not want to get on a client call or have a client that is a complete pain. It will just make your life absolute hell. I've had one too many clients that are a pain, and it's gone to a point now that I only get on calls or go forward with people that I know I can actually work with. If you find a pain of a client, it will quite literally break you, okay? But do not worry, not all clients are bad, but I would highly recommend picking a niche you will enjoy, whether that's law, whether that's music. I don't know how you can automate music or like put automations in the music space, but if you enjoy music, figure it out, okay? Just pick a niche you enjoy. And how you can do this, go to GPT, go to Claude, and literally just drop down like information. Say, you are gonna help me pick a niche for where I'm gonna go into my AI automation space. Ask me questions to understand like my favorite things in life, my goals. I don't know, that's a bit like deep for GPT and Claude, but the idea is there, okay? So quite literally pick a niche you enjoy and the world's your oyster. Just narrow down your niche. It will make it much easier for you. So music is a perfect one. It is so niche, okay? Now if you're going into like e-com or law or something like that, try pick a more precise niche in that, just because the benefit of it is you will understand the lingo going forward. So when you're going, we'll get onto outreach, but when you're outreaching, you'll start picking up on their slang, and if you can speak in their slang, they think you are more well versed in the niche, if that makes sense. So they think of you as like an expert, unlike if you didn't know the words that they were using. Number 2, find a problem, find a pain point. All you need to do is you go to GPT and you're like, what on earth do these guys waste so much time, struggle with doing a daily, and just hate in general? The benefit is you will likely find these problems by reaching out to them, but we'll get onto that. But you can do quite a bit of research with ChatGPT or Claude or whatever your LLM of choice is, okay? The benefit of this is you going and offering a solution to their already problem, okay? The benefit of when you get to outreach and you say, hey, I know you've got this problem, you speak to her, you be friendly, and then you say, hey, I've got a solution, let me help you out, okay? The benefit of this is you bringing their problem to light. They know they need a solution, and you're going to be the person that's going to offer it to them. So that is the key benefit behind finding a problem and understanding how to solve it, okay? So you go to ChatGPT and you're like, oh, I'm in the law firm space. What do these guys waste so much time on a day? GPT will be like, their documenting is what aggravates them. Personally, I wouldn't like recommend law just because of the compliance and stuff. But the thing is, if you can get around that, you're golden. Not get around it, but once you figure it out, you're golden, okay? But you go and understand that most of their problems come from documenting and stuff. Now, in the outreach, you reach out to them and you say, hey, I know your documenting is a complete mess. Could you walk me through some of your processes on why it's such a mess? And the benefit of that is you get to the point where you're just like solving all of their problems at once, okay? Now, the thing with the problem solving, it always really comes down to 2 things in a business. And people love to overcomplicate this in the automation space. It can come down to lead gen or it can come down to backend. People just, I don't know, they speak about, you can make a marketing team, you can do this, this, and this. No. The quality is, can you get more leads? And if not, let me work on your backend so you can get more leads. It's that simple. I would recommend lead gen. It really is the simplest because essentially your offer is, I will make you more money. So on offer, let's get straight into it. So number 3, build a simple offer, okay? Quite literally, keep it simple, keep it easy to understand. You do not want to confuse your clients off the bat, okay? If you confuse them, they'll be like, it's too hard to implement, whatever. Or you'll just like dig into their ego, because people's egos are everything. So if you can dumb it down for them, that's when you are completely the winner. And that's when you'll always be the winner. If you can speak at a lower level for everyone to understand you, you game with everything, okay? But create a simple offer. I'll automate X to save you Y hours and essentially make you Z amount of money. It's that simple. Always back off people's time, because time is money. And if you're in the law firm space, you can do like a beautiful little calculation or reverse engineer their hourly rate. And you're like, oh, you spend 2 hours a day on X and you charge $500 an hour. I'm essentially saving you $1,000 a day. Now between like 10 employees, I'm saving you $10,000 a day. Game. And now you can be like, hey, let me just take a measly 10% of that. Easy as that, okay? So our beautiful step number 4 is outreach, okay? How I would recommend doing this is quite literally going 1, pick a niche, number 2, understanding the problem and stuff, and number 3, outreach. Guys, do not overcomplicate outreach. Quite literally outreach as a friend, as a person, as a genuine person, not trying to sell anything, okay? You may be like, why on earth am I messaging them not trying to sell, okay? Now, if you were on the receiving end of this and you have someone messaging saying, hey, I know you've got this problem, let me automate for you. Like, you know, straight off the bat, they're just trying to sell you something. So you're not going to open it. Personally, I wouldn't. You may be different, but I'm not opening that thing, okay? Now, if you reach out and be like, hey, I know a lot of people in the law firm space that are struggling with this issue. Are you also struggling with this? And what are you doing to like minimize this problem? They're going to be like, oh, this guy knows his stuff and he's just like speaking to me. Guys, please just be a genuine person. Do not try sell off the bat. Try be friendly and speak to them. The benefit of this is people buy from people they like, okay? I don't know, editor like Jacob, bro, chuck it like right here. People buy from people they like. It's that simple, okay? So if you can be a nice person, be a good person, and essentially be a friend to them, I don't know why I'm doing that, actually be a friend to them, they will pay you an arm and a leg, okay? And the benefit of this is if you go and speak to them like a genuine person, you will understand their problems more and better. And when you come back to sell them, you will understand exactly their problem and you can bring it up again, okay? So what I would do is I would go find a problem, or no, find a niche, find a problem, outreach, okay? Understand your client, understand their problems. From there, go back to GPT and just brainstorm their problems and how to solve it and stuff, okay? From there, you go back to the client, you know their problem, they're your friend, they're your boy, they're your best, they're your girlfriend, I don't know where that came from, but go back to them, you're like, hey, I remember speaking last week to you about said problem. I've got a solution for you. Are you interested in seeing it? And they're like, oh my word, yeah, that's incredible. Because you also will be like, hey, I know you've got this exact issue that's saving or destroying Tom's well-being because of how much time he spends on it. Let me help Tom out and automate this for you. And they'll be like, oh my word, you are a godsend gift. Okay, so it's that simple, guys. Please outreach as a normal person, as a good person, as someone that actually wants to understand the person's problems or the client's problems, okay? So now you've got all of this, you understand the steps, you understand what's going on. Please stay consistent, okay? Just bang out 1 or 2 messages a day, 3, 4 messages, 10, 15 messages a day. Just reach out as a genuine person and stay consistent. I'll give you, honestly, within a week, you'll be able to sell one of them, okay? It's that simple. And you guys are probably like, oh my word, I don't even know how to build automations and I've already sold a client. Guys, that is the best position to be in. Everyone teaches it to you the wrong way. They say, oh my word, go learn NNN, be a master at NNN, and then you can sell. Why on earth would you want to master something that you haven't sold yet? Why would you want to be good at something that you know you can't sell? It's like, it's the most washed, I don't even know what to even call it. It's quite literally a delusion, okay? So go and sell. And the benefit of this is you sell and then you get paid to learn the automations. It's that simple. So I hope you gained immense value from this. And this is quite literally the system I would do if I had to go back in time and start all over again. I did this system. It wasn't as polished as I've just outlined it, but this is essentially the system I did when I started in the automation space 7-8 months ago, okay? And within 8 days of realizing that you need to know how to sell, I did 15K, okay? Or just under 15K, 14.5, but like irrelevant, okay? So This is not the full system whatsoever, but it's a great way to understand how to go about it. Inside of my private community, I go through everything more. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you gained value from this. If I missed anything, if you want me to go into more depth, drop a comment and I will make a video specifically for you. So as always, thank you so much. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye-bye.